Welcome all my dear students. In this lecture, you will learn investment accounting AS 13, Accounting Standard 13. I will cover definition of investment accounting, factors to be considered while investing, cost of investment, what is disposal of investment, cum interest, ex interest, bonus shares, right shares. What is investment? According to AS 13, investment are assets held for earning income by way of dividends, interest and rentals for capital appreciation or for other benefits to the investing enterprise. Basically, Accounting Standard 13 is related to personal investment accounting. We make investment out of our saving. But why we invest? We invest to get dividend income, to get interest income, to get rental income, and upcoming years we will get capital appreciation. For that we make investment. What is liquidity? Liquidity is the ability of asset that can be converted into cash within a specified period of time. Suppose if the person invested in equity shares, bonds or debentures, he can sell anytime or in fraction of second. So the liquidity is high. But if the person invested in real estate property, he cannot sell immediately. So the liquidity is low. Second point, security. While doing investment, some people consider whether the investment is secured or not. If the person invested in 9% debenture, he will get definitely 9% interest. It has low risk. If any person invested in equity shares, he will get dividend, but it's not definite. It has high risk. So the people consider whether the investment is secured or not. Third point, profitability. Some people consider profitability of security. If the person invested in 9% debentures, he will get definitely 9% interest. It is fixed income. But any person invested in equity share, he will get capital appreciation as well as dividend too. It may be 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, etc. These are the factors to be considered while investment. Next, cost of investment. Cost of investment doesn't mean that purchase price of investment. It is not only purchase price of investment but also acquisition charges too. What are the acquisition charges? It may be brokerage, fees, commission and stamp duties. You have to take purchase price of investment, you have to add brokerage, fees, commission, stamp duty, then you will get cost of investment. Next, disposal of investment. Disposal of investment means sale of investment. After selling investment, either you will get profit or sustain loss. If the net sale proceeds is higher than carrying amount of investment or cost of investment, then you will get profit. And if the carrying amount of investment or cost of investment is higher than net sale proceeds, you sustain loss. How can you compute profit or loss of investment? First of all, you have to take gross proceeds, that is selling price or sales. You have to deduct expenses related to sales, that is brokerage, stamp duty, commission, etc. Then you will get net proceeds. After getting net proceeds, you have to deduct carrying amount of investment sold or cost of investment sold. Then you will get profit or loss. Positive answer indicates that profit and negative answer indicates that loss. Basically, there are two types of problems to be asked in the exam. Investment in fixed income bearing securities, that is debenture, bonds and preference shares. So you have to prepare investment account of debenture, bonds and preference shares. And another type is investment in non fixed income bearing securities, that is shares. So you have to prepare investment in equity shares. Suppose you have given problem of fixed income bearing securities, that is debenture, bonds and preference shares. In that problem, basically there are two types of transaction is to be given, that is cum interest price and ex interest price. So what is cum interest? Cum interest means quotation price includes interest accrued. Cum interest price covers cost of investment and interest accrued. Cum interest is also called as cumulative interest, inclusive of interest or with interest. It means that purchase price of investment includes interest, the amount of interest also. Let's take an example. Mr. ABC purchased 1009% debentures at 109 cum interest. It means that in 109 includes cost and interest also. 9% debenture is given. It means rate of interest is 9% and face value is 100. So the purchase price of investment is 1000 into 109. 1,09,000. In 1,09,000, the cost is 1 lakh and interest is 9,000. You have to write in cost column rupees 1 lakh and in interest column rupees 9,000. X interest price. X interest price indicates that it does not include interest amount. It is given only cost of investment. So the X interest price is called as exclusive price or exclusive interest price or without interest price. It does not include the amount of interest. Let's take example. Mr. ABC purchased 1009% debentures at 109 X interest. Same example is to be given here. So the purchase price of investment is 1000 into 109, that is 1,09,000. So the cost is 1,09,000 only. It does not include the amount of interest. So you have to write in cost column only rupees 1,09,000. In the problem of investment in equity shares, there are two transactions is given, bonus shares and right shares. So what is bonus shares? Bonus shares are to be issued to existing shareholders. You does not make any payment. It is totally free of cost. Suppose you have received bonus shares. You have to write in face value column only. Suppose you have received 10,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each as a bonus shares. The value is rupees 1 lakh. You will write in face value column only rupees 1 lakh only. And the cost column you will write dash, that is nil. After getting bonus shares, it reduces the cost of investment. I have taken here an example of bonus share issue of Banka Bioli Limited. On 27 July 2020, they have announced bonus share in the ratio of 3:2. Those who have 3 equity shares as on 3rd September 2020, they will get 2 equity shares. This is the example of bonus shares. It is totally free of cost. Right shares. Right shares is the offer given to existing shareholders by the company. Either you have to pay the amount of right shares or ignore the same. You can sell right share in consideration to any person. If you don't want to buy right shares, you can sell to another person in consideration. The amount received is credited to profit and loss account. I have given here one example of Satin Credit. Recently they have announced right shares issue. Those who have 125 shares, he will get 48 shares. The right shares are not free. You have to pay amount. This is the pro forma of investment account. If the problem is related to 9% debenture account, we will write here investment in 9% debenture account. If the problem is related to equity share, we will write here investment in equity share account. In the date column, we will write date of transaction. In nominal value column, we will write number of shares or debenture into face value. In interest column, we will write interest amount. If the problem is related to equity share, we will get dividend income. We will write here dividend instead of interest. And in cost column, we will write cost of investment. Thank you, my dear student. I will come very soon with a new video. तब तक के लिए bye bye.